So Bungie did exactly what I was expecting. They delayed Marathon due to the fact that they stole artwork and now they have to go through and scrub everything they have put out. Marathon rumor of no marketing plan suggests potential delay. Yeah, this is basically Sony saying you guys have crap the bed. You need to go out and fix it. You need to go out, fix the artwork. You need to go out and fix the sentiment around your game. You need to go out and actually finish your game. I was in the probably the only one. I was in the camp of I wanted this game to come out so we can actually test it, play it, and see how it evolves over time. But now I am 100% rooted in the camp of delay this game until it's finished and bring us the full product. And if that full product still sucks, then that's probably going to be the end of Bungie. Bungie has unfortunately put themselves in a predicament I never thought a well established company or publisher could ever do. If you have bad management, people still in art, everybody's leaving the company, people are getting fired due to the fact of like bad practices and toxicity in the workplace. It feels like the developers are literally just hung out to dry from their management team. I just really do feel like that sometimes. I don't see how you go from Halo to Destiny to Marathon without learning some of these mistakes and learning some of the things that you want to avoid. And if you look at Halo, it was one of those games that really had it all because it was at the core of it just a fun game to work on probably. Destiny, yeah, it shifted a little bit. They had to meet some goals, but they still were thinking about having fun generally. But you could tell by the grindiness and the things that they were adding into the game that the mindset over at Bungie was shifting. The gameplay was still there, the developers were still hot, but the executives were asking for online always. We're looking for monetization. We're looking for things that's going to allow us to keep making this world bigger, better, and more profitable. Turns into Marathon. Marathon is their next big thing, but it feels even more stripped away. We're going to give you less game, but we're going to make it where, you lose everything. So it feels like there's a level of intensity that's normally not there. I'm fine with an extraction shooter. I'm just not fine with the executives at Bungie wanting the extraction shooter. I feel like this was made to fit a bill. Like this was made in the exec's office and they had to figure out a way to make a game around it. Like the exec said, we need to have always online. We need to be able to continuously monetize it. We need to minimize like we want a arena or shooter that everybody will enjoy playing, but we also want that monetization ability. We want to be able to monetize this. And I don't know, when that is at the forefront of development, people gonna steal artwork. When you are very toxic and you're forcing these types of changes and these types of behaviors on the players and the developers, people are gonna steal artwork and call you toxic. I don't feel like we have any way of resolving this in a good way. The path forward is bumpy and really, really bad for Bungie. I feel like Bungie, all they have as today is the word of Halo, where everybody felt like it was just this, evergreen game that felt so surreal to play at the time. And I just feel like every since then, you might have been better at overall development, creating, fluid gameplay and things like that, but you have been failing the customer or the player and your development team for forever. I just I don't see how that Sony deal got done. I did not expect them. Like I would have just bought the development team. I would have let like all the execs would have got gutted. I'm just gonna tell you like it is. I really didn't feel like it was that bad until I started reading into some of this stuff, started to look into a lot of the culture. Everything is showing me that Bungie is not the same Bungie, which we all know. I hate saying that anyway, because it's, of course, nothing's ever the same, regardless of what you may think. Everybody at CD Projekt Red is not the same people at CD Projekt Red that made Witcher 3, that made Cyberpunk. You know what I mean? There's not like the same people. Everybody's got some changeover. There's nothing there that it's not like it's uncommon. It's a very common thing. I just feel like the upholdingness of the mission and in like their overall thought process and how they make games has fundamentally shifted in the wrong direction. Everything they do tells me that they are interested in our pockets and our money more than they're interested in making the game fun. And regardless of how solid that gameplay and shooting feels, if it's not fun, nobody's ever going to engage with it. I feel like Arc Raiders is a great example of not having the name per se, but of like this status quo of what they're capable of. Like everybody knows those developers, but I feel like those developers had fun making that game because they were, old previous Battlefield people, all that stuff, dice. But when they came into Arc Raiders, they probably just wanted to make a fun game, and that has overwhelmingly came across in the messaging and the abilities and the player count and everybody wanting to get in, the watches, the eyeballs on the game. All that has come over because they actually wanted you to have fun. I feel like they are doing this to themselves, man. This is all avoidable. And I'm sad that they have to, lose people and go through this because of bad and poor management. Like it feels like the people that's really gonna get punished ain't the people that's really making these decisions. So I don't know. It's crazy. I just feel like Marathon deserved more, deserved better, and now we're here. So, anyways, I just wanted to talk about it because I feel like, yeah, I don't know, man. Bungie is cooked in a lot of ways. I don't want that to be the case, but it feels like this is their last hope and they have already failed it. So, but that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about Bungie at today and what you feel like they could do to course correct. Right now, I feel like they have no hope. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you all in the next one.